Can we hear me now? Are we good? As I was literally saying, if you can't hear me, let me know. I love technology. Hi, Goodman854. If I have any issues that you see during stream, please let me know. I'm clearly a professional. I clearly know what I'm doing. Also, thank you for the follow, Goodman854. I hope you're having a good night. This is gonna be my VTuber debut, so it's my first time streaming ever, so please be kind to me. And again, I appreciate any advice if I'm talking too quietly or if something's glitching out. I appreciate the patience with everything. So I'm gonna kind of go over the about me, who I am. If we have time at the end, I might start playing a little bit of Dreamlight Valley, but depends on where we get with this. So as you can see in my cute little about me that I made, my name is Julikyuu. You can call me Julie, you can call me Q, whatever you kind of prefer. I don't have a fan name or anything like that, so if you want to create one, awesome. My age, so the thing is, I am 3,000 years old on my planet. But in human years, that's kind of like 24 years old or so. So I am actually from a different planet. We'll kind of go over it a little bit more. But I'm hoping to learn a lot from you Earthlings here. So, my height, I am 5 feet tall. I know, so short. My birthday is December 10th, but like not really because I'm not from Earth. So I kind of just picked a date I like. I like the idea of being a Sagittarius, you know, half horse, half human. We have that on our planet too. So I was like, let's go with both of those. My species is I'm a shapeshifter. So right now, this is the form I'm taking. I am a cute anime girl with cat ears. That is subject to change down the line. I may be a cute anime girl with dog ears or something else. I don't know yet. But everyone on my planet, for the most part, at least, is a shapeshifter. All of us kind of have different abilities, so it is a little bit different for everyone. But that's my short about me. So the lore side of me, so this is a little blip of what I used to look like. So this is a kid me from when I was 2,000 years old. I did have dog ears. That was what I looked like when I was still trying to figure out who I wanted to be. And the thing about being a shapeshifter is, unfortunately, you don't remember your real form when you do this so much. I know I am all grown up. Thank you. You don't remember your real form after a while because, I mean, like 3,000 years is a really, really long time on my planet. Like, it is crazy how much time flies by. So, unfortunately, my real form is just gone. It's gone with the wind now. So now here I am as I am. I learned about Earth through games, specifically dating sims. Yeah, right? I can't remember breakfast either. Can't even remember what I had for dinner right before this stream. I learned about Earth through dating sims. So I have a friend who he would smuggle me video games and anime. And that is kind of how I learned about Earth. So I learned about other planets that way too, but we're technically not supposed to talk about any of the other planets. Like, all this stuff, illegal on my planet. So like, we aren't supposed to know about Earth. We're not supposed to know about any other planet. But it's fine. It's fine. My friend gave me DVDs and video games and a PlayStation 4, and that's really all I need to live, right? PlayStation 5 now, but so dating sims are a big thing for me. I won't be playing them on stream, but I do really love them. So Twitch is my help for that. So if anyone has good game recommendations, I am absolutely more than willing to give something new a try. So please feel free to recommend me a game. Yeah, I know, I need a PS5. I know, I agree. PS4 is good though. Honestly, I have no complaints with my PS4. My PS3, back when I had used that, I still have it, but I never use it. The PS4 it has a better controller. I don't know, something about the PS3 controller is not that good. PS2 controller, that was good, but like, PlayStation 4 so far is the best one that I've actually gotten to use. So PS5, I don't have it, I haven't used it yet. One day I will. I promise one day I will. And then I'll be like, this one's the best controller. So my goal is to prove to my planet that Earth isn't so bad. So I'm kind of like a diplomat, but not legally a diplomat, not actually a diplomat. I'm just kind of doing it without my government knowing. Diplomat, it's fine. It's fine. But basically I want to prove to my planet Earth isn't so bad. A lot of the planets aren't so bad. Hi, Azareth704. Sorry if I mispronounce any names, but yeah, my planet is very strict with everything, and it's awful, and I hate it. So my planet needs to kind of learn what's going on with the rest of the universe. Like, isn't it cool that like I can chat with you guys on video all the way from another planet? So yeah, I want to be able to let everyone know on my planet that Earth isn't bad. Nothing's bad. So that's kind of a little bit about my lore side. That's a little bit about where I come from. It's not that exciting, like what you know. So I have a little bit about me. I have my likes and my dislikes. So I think you might be able to tell that I do in fact like pink and blue. I know. It's really surprising that everything on me is pink and blue. Hi, Zerif704, thank you so much for the follow. I so appreciate it. Yeah, cotton candy is, I'm obsessed. If you guys have any sweet food that you like, you should tell me about it because I'm obsessed with sweet food. It's a problem. I love sweet food. I love cheese. I'm sorry, I had to put food as the first two likes because food is amazing. Cotton candy is amazing. Everything is amazing. Okay, hi Zareth. Do you have any food that you specifically like that you would recommend? Any sweet food specifically? Yeah, cotton candy, cheese, grilled cheese sandwiches are the best thing. Our planet thankfully has those things because I don't know what I would do if I had to like get to Earth to get that. Like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to smuggle cheese very well. Like, might not work out so well. I really like hot weather. Our planet is very much so a warm planet. Ooh, Nerds ropes, very, very, very good. I used to like just like plain nerds, and I would eat like handfuls of them. It was so bad. Hi, Still Alien Envy, nice to meet you. Welcome to chat. We're just talking right now about like food and the things that I like, and yeah, like I said, obsessed with candy. And sweet foods and everything. Do you have something that you would recommend? We got Nerds Rope so far as the first recommendation. Thank you for the follow, Still Alien. Much appreciated. Yeah, I really like cotton candy. Yeah, again, colors surprising, very surprising about pink and blue. Cheese, grilled cheese, pizza. Pizza's so good. Oh my god. Oh my god. Anything with carbs, anything that's like pasta. Anything sour is typically your go-to. Fruit Tootsie Rolls are your go-to. Okay, I agree with the sour one. Fruit Tootsie Rolls, I don't know about that one. What is it that you like about Fruit Tootsie Rolls? Like, what? Anything sour? Sour Patch Kids? Yes. The tropical Sour Patch Kids, though, are not good. Okay, there's a purple one in there that tastes like Lysol. Like, if you haven't had it, go to your local dollar store and try it because it literally tastes like I'm eating the smell of Lysol or like Clorox. It's really gross. Warheads are good. Warheads or like lemon heads. I had warheads recently and they were like the blue ones. Those were intense. Necco wafers are good. I like the texture of Necco wafers. So good. And yes, Kelmig, I am absolutely throwing you under the bus. I don't know why you would like Fruit Tootsie Rolls. Lemon heads are superior, 100%. They're so good. They are so, so, so good. They're hard to find, though. I feel like I am never able to find them whenever I'm out, and it's so disappointing. Because, like, I like warheads, but, like, I specifically only like the red ones. I'm very picky. As you can tell from cotton candy and cheese being my only likes of food. No, I'm kidding. But, like, warheads, specifically the red ones. The blue ones are like too intense. I feel like I'm dying. Everything kind of like messes with my tongue, and I'm like, this is great. So yeah, back to like the likes and stuff. We'll get off of food, even though I love food, so I love this conversation. If you want to keep talking about food, I'm happy with that. You like lemon heads, but my friend once gave me a pound of them once and haven't gone back since. Oh no, that sounds horrible. I am so sorry. Yeah, a pound of lemon heads is a little bit too much, even for me. How do you get a whole pound of lemon heads? Yeah, exactly. A whole pound. Like, that's gross. Like, have you ever put like 5 lemon heads in like your mouth at once? That's an experience. It's not a good experience, but it's an experience. 2-pound gummy worm. I remember when those were really popular and everyone on YouTube was like, look at my 10-pound gummy worm, my 2-pound gummy bear. I could not. My teeth would rot. Like, look, I got two front teeth here. Those are my little fangs. They would absolutely rot from eating so much candy. From a candy warehouse is where you got it from? Woof. Oh. Yeah, I feel like your friend was kind of being mean to you for giving you such a big bag of lemon heads specifically. My mouth would die. So yeah, I like hot weather. I do not like cold weather. I didn't put that in my dislikes, but I absolutely hate the cold. Snow, bane of my existence. No, absolutely not. Snow is just, if you live somewhere with snow, or you know what snow, like you've been around snow for a while, like, you know, like it has this beautiful, like, it's white, it's nice, it's perfect, no cars are driving, it's just gorgeous. And then all of a sudden, the next day, it's off. Everything is slushy, everything is gray, you have to shovel your driveway out, it's not a good time, it's not fun. Without snow, I would be happy without snow. I don't know about you guys, but I would be pretty happy without snow. I don't like, too hot of weather is not good. Like, I don't want to be in like 110-degree heat, but thunderstorms, they are the best. I agree with that. Rain in general, as long as I don't have to like be out in it per se. But like sitting out in the rain, a vibe. Like, if you're just like, I'm just gonna go out in the rain and just exist in the rain, that's a vibe. That's a vibe. But if you have to be out in the rain because like you're forced to do like chores or like exist, awful. Awful. But going to sleep with that, amazing. I'm one of those people that listens to like those like nighttime sleepy YouTuber, like, yeah, they're listening to Peaceful Rain as you slowly drift to sleep. I do that with like, I'll turn on something on my phone and I'll listen to that. It's so good. It feels so good to fall asleep like that. I like thunderstorms until lightning struck outside my window. That's terrifying. I know someone that like got hit by lightning. Terrifying. That is the scariest thing. And people don't realize how like dangerous lightning is either, because that stuff, not something to mess with. I used to watch like thunderstorms when I was a kid, and I'd go outside and kind of like chill out like on my porch and just watch and exist, you know. And I don't do that anymore. I'd rather stay inside. It's awful when the power goes out too. Oh my goodness. I always feel like whenever there's like a thunderstorm, power's out. And the one time I was just like trying to download a game on my Switch and the power went out halfway through. I was just like, of course it did. What's my home planet like? Hot weather. It's hot weather. I love that it's hot. It should be hot all the time, except it snows randomly, which is why I know about snow, and which is why I don't like snow, because it'll just snow like random Sundays, Saturdays, weekdays. It's just random, and it's awful because it'll go from like 100-degree weather, 80-degree weather to all of a sudden, it sounds like Ohio. Yeah, I believe that. From what I've learned about Earth, it does in fact sound like Ohio. Yeah, the worst state from what I hear about Earth. Yeah, that is what. Yeah, it's mostly hot. But yeah, you have those sudden like snowfalls, and then like it'll be like 2 days of just snow and you're freezing. And our houses are not prepared for that kind of cold weather because they just don't happen frequently. So we don't even have like heating. It's awful. I don't recommend it. So another one of my likes is books. I love reading. I am obsessed with reading. I have like 3 books I'm currently reading. I'm audiobook listening to one book, which my friend recommended, and it's fantastic. The Lightbringer series. I think it's by Brent Weeks. Amazing. So good. It's like this fantasy novel. It's so good. It's so good. What's the worst state? Ohio doesn't exist. Yeah, definitely like books. Oh my gosh, I could read forever. Julikyuu, hi, my day's going good. How about you? This is my first stream, so welcome to my first stream. I hope you're having a good day. So you had to get smuggled material from your friend. Yes, I did. Yes, I did, and it was unfortunate. Also, Idaho, gonna get to mashed potatoes soon. I dislike them. So who wants to fight me in the comments about potatoes? But yeah, my friend smuggled everything. So smuggles books, smuggles he would smuggle books, he'd smuggle video games, anime, everything that I needed. Human food too sometimes. A lot of it we have here. A lot of it we have here and we're allowed to eat, but like sometimes we don't have human food. Like you guys have so many different countries. So it's exciting that sometimes I get smuggled different country candy. So good. Japanese candy, so good. So good. What else? Germany candy, so good. Anime, you say? What's my favorite anime? I'm going to get to that, but actually I'll tell you early. It's Orin High School Host Club. That has been my favorite anime since I was a little kid. Like, I have been watching anime, like I said, smuggled to my planet forever. So, yeah. Is my home planet governed by an authoritarian government? Kind of. Like I said, we're not, like, we're gonna get in big trouble. Like, I could get in big trouble for streaming. They don't need to know, though. Are they ever gonna know? No. I'm a diplomat. You know, it's fine. How would they know? They'll never know. Yeah, I know. He's just throwing out the, like, most heavy topics that we possibly could be going into, like my government. Like, do you want to talk about your government? Like, I need to learn about it. So if you want to talk about my government or your government, my government, you know. But it kind of is crazy. Like, it's a lot. They need to become more progressive with things. We definitely need to get more human things here, get more planets too. There are other planets besides Earth. I don't know as much about them as Earth because, you know, Earth got the video games. The other planets have like mutated dogs. So I'm really here for the video games. But like they shun all of them. It's a shame. Back to books. Get me off topic. Talking about the government. This is supposed to be a cozy chill stream where we talk about nice things, not my government's upsettedness with the existence of Earth, okay? Books, yes. Books, obsessed with books. Dating sims. I know I mentioned dating sims earlier. I love dating sims. I adore dating sims. I will play... Oh, Harry Potter. Harry Potter's good. Okay, don't hate me. I've read, like, the first 4 books of Harry Potter, I think. It was the first 3 or 4. And then I stopped. I did watch all the movies multiple times. But I stopped partway with the books. I know they're different from the movies, but I have such trouble, like, if I've already... Like, I already know the story. It has a lot of trouble keeping my, like, interest in stuff. We're ready to overthrow your government. Awesome! That's what we're here for. Overthrow the government. I'm kidding. We're not here to overthrow my government. We're here to be a diplomat and nice. That's the point, is being nice. We're not trying to overthrow the government. The only reading I've been doing lately is fanfic. Yeah, I mean, most of my books that I read are romance novels. I will be honest. It's fanfic. It's a lot of fanfic. Webtoons. I don't know if any of you guys read, like, Korean manhwas, but yeah. There's this one webtoon that... take over the world. Jazz Potato, what are you starting? Maybe I am being too nice. You're correct. But until the government gives me another reason... You know what? Actually, never mind. You're right. I am being too nice. Now I so lost my train of thought. Fanfic. Oh, yes. If any of you read manhwas, there is a great one. The Alpha King's Claim. I think if you can tell what kind of fanfic I read based on that title. What's a train? Choo-choo. Oh, that's fair. It's because I said I didn't like potatoes. It's in Jazz Potato's name. You're right. My bad. But I haven't even gotten to the part where I said I hate mashed potatoes. What's a choo-choo? Choo-choo train. Choo-choo. I like french fries. Mashed potatoes, they give me the ick. Blech. Dating sims, love dating sims. Philosophy. Yo, let's have an existential crisis right here in chat. First VTubing debut where we have an existential crisis. Let's go. I love philosophy. Have a discussion about free will. Awesome. You want to have a discussion about ethics and morals? Awesome. Like, I'm all for it. My class has been having this debate and I need your opinion. Do chairs exist? See, that's a great question. Does anything exist though? See, I have to come back with you. Does anything exist? Because if not everything exists, then chairs probably don't exist. I don't know. And maybe it depends on the chair. Are you sure that like every chair exists? Because I've fallen out of chairs before. Hi, Speedwheeler14. Thanks for follow. How are you today? Welcome to my debut stream. We're talking about philosophy and if chairs exist. So very important topics to discuss right now. This has been going on for a month. You've been talking about chairs existing in your class for a month. What class is this for? How are you defining chairs? I honestly don't know since I didn't start it. Yeah, someone really had to have some thought behind that question. Again, you should probably social studies. In a history class, you are talking about if chairs do or don't exist. What? That's amazing. Does a straw have 1 or 2 holes? Y'all, studying chairs in social studies. Does a straw have 1 or 2 holes? I guess technically one really long hole. Yeah, totally. A straw has 1 hole. 3 holes from... Girl, no, absolutely not. Have you ever had a straw and then there's like a little pinprick in it and you can't find where it is and you're just trying to drink your drink? You're just trying to drink your boba tea. You're just trying to drink your Starbucks. You're just trying to drink something good and then now you're suffering. Then now you're instantly suffering. 3 holes, absolutely not. You suffered. You suffer when there's 3 holes in a straw. Yeah, so back to the studying with the chairs. My final deduction is that chairs exist as much as we exist. Take that as you will. My dislikes, so I really hate boring MCs. That is the worst. If you're playing a game, chairs are social construct. What? Who said you had to keep 3 holes for yourself? Oh my gosh. I drink using a wooden flute. What is going on in my chat? Y'all are too much. Boring MCs though. That's like 6 holes. Boring MCs are the worst. I can't stand when you're playing like reading. If you're reading, you're playing a game that has a really, really bad main character that's just out here like, oh my god, everything's bad and I don't understand. It's like, come on, girl, you are from the, I don't know, it depends on what, you know, are you reading a historical fanfic? Are you reading something from this era? But like, stop. Please knock it off. And it's always the girl ones. I am a female, and it's always the girl ones that are the worst MCs. It's just a shame. But they're shy and innocent and all these things. It's awful. Do not recommend. I can't stand boring MCs. Also, math. Don't get me started on math. Why does math exist? Not amused. Oh, also, I'm sorry I'm like shouting. I'm gonna tone my voice. I'm like shouting about math. I don't like math. I hated math every year of my life that I've had to do. 2 + 2 is fish. You're right. But that's a kind of math that's better than like, have you ever done trigonometry? Awful. What's the character that you hate the most from an anime? the blonde girl from Rent-a-Girlfriend. I don't remember her name, but that is the like most recent anime that I can think I really, really hated a character from. And like, I don't remember her name. I don't fully remember why. She's awful. It's a really good anime. It's really cute. It's like your kind of stereotypical like comedy harem anime, but it's really cute. I would recommend it. But the blonde girl will make you want to rip your hair. Like I was screaming at my TV, absolutely screaming at my TV. Yeah, slice of life, kind of. I mean, I guess in Japan you can like rent a girlfriend or a boyfriend for like a day or something. So I guess technically it is slice of life. Not on my planet, that would not be slice of life, but I think on yours it is. It's really good. I started watching that. I hated the main character. No, character. He's like a dweeb. He's a dweeb. I agree with you. He's kind of awful, but not as awful as the blonde-haired girl. I don't know where you got to, but the blonde-haired girl, awful. Actually, an awful, I would say human being, but she's an anime character. So what other suggestions do I have for anime? Depends on what you're into. Also, I don't follow up with like the most popular stuff anymore. I've never watched My Hero Academia. Please don't come for me. I know, I haven't watched that one yet. It's on my list. Anime that I would recommend. Well, it depends on what you're wanting to go for. If you want to go for romance, I have in my next couple of slides a bunch of anime that I really like. I'm watching, it's like I fell into a dating sim or something, a Otome game, and now I'm taming the villain. So good. It's ongoing. So good. So good. I love it. I started watching Wandering Witch yesterday. I have that on my list. I have that on my list. It looks good. I really like that anime so far. I imagine if you just look up like Otome game, like villain or something anime, it'll come up. It's so good. I love it so much. My Next Life is a Villainess, also very good. These are very much so dating sim isekais. I love dating sim isekais. Do not even get me started. I hate isekais, but I love dating sim, specifically isekais. I also watched Shadow House. Shadow House was good. That was where I'm disappointed that it ended where it did so far for the season, because I kept like expecting another episode to pop up, and it just never did. And I'm still waiting. But that's a really good anime. I like that one so far. That's got like a spooky feel to it, that it's like kind of like psychological. Perks of subbing to a few. Yeah, I would definitely recommend those two animes, or those three animes it had said. You know what's another dislike that I really hate? People who are rude to employees. What is wrong with people? Like, you're really gonna go all Karen on someone who gets paid minimum wage? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And I get sometimes employees can be rude. Like, I do understand that. I don't think it's as frequently as these people like are nasty to employees, but like, why? Like, you're gonna tell me you're gonna go into a Taco Bell and like throw your Baja Blast through the window? What is wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Why are there so many videos online of people throwing their McDonald's McFlurry through the window? Their Baja Blast through the window? Yeah, what a waste of a Baja Blast. Exactly. I don't understand it. It makes me so mad that people are like that to other people. It's rude. It's rude. I will throw hands over wasting Mountain Dew. Yeah, same. Especially Baja Blast though, because those are so good. Like, disgusting. I'm sure there's so much sugar, but they're so good. And yeah, people are so rude to employees. Like, even that, or like on a retail location too, people are like, oh, I want my refund on this thing that's like 100 years old. What's wrong with you? Like, why did you come into the store being rude, dumping that sweet nectar on the ground? Yeah, or throwing it at an employee. What is wrong with people? I think employees should have treat cannons for retaliation. I like that a lot. I think we should, as like a society, gain the ability to let McFlurry bazooka to let employees have like at least a couple days where they can yell at the customers. The customers are not always right. The customers are never right, honestly. And it makes me so mad that people think that they are. Says the person that wants to throw. Yeah, Jazz. Literally, Kelmig, get him. Get him. It's just the person that wants to overthrow another planet's government. Yeah, I don't think that people should treat employees bad, or like really anyone. People shouldn't treat people bad. But people do. And that's why I'm here as a diplomat from my planet to tell you why you shouldn't treat others poorly. Yeah, got him. Okay, back to my dislikes. I don't like mashed potatoes. Okay, mashed potatoes, no. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Like I said earlier, I like French fries. I like sort of baked potatoes. I sort of can be okay with a baked potato. But mashed potatoes, no. What's the name of your home planet again? I'm gonna be honest, I didn't come up with a name. Shh, it's fine. It's fine. It exists. One day you'll find out the name of it. I'm a professional VTuber, guys. I know what I'm doing. I love how I see like VTubers debut with this like amazing lore, and I'm like, I came up with this yesterday. No plot holes. No plot holes. It comes out in season 2 when you'll find out the name of my planet. Another thing I dislike, 10 out of 10. Yeah, exactly. 12 out of 10, in fact. 12 out of 10. I also don't like subtlety. Like I said in the beginning of my stream, if something doesn't work, such as my sound, so thank you, mods, for telling me that my sound was just not working at all. If something's not working or something looks terrible, please tell me. Please tell me. I want to know. And vice versa, like, I just want y'all to be honest with me. Like, do you like the stream? Is it going well? Or am I doing something like bonkers? Let me know. Like, always be honest with me, and vice versa. I just can't stand when people are just going around the problems. Cliffhanger. Yes, yes. I have the perfect cliffhangers for you guys. I know. The name of the planet, season 2. It'll arrive. You'll know. I am always bonkers. And you'll learn that as I go on, that I will continue to always be bonkers. Tell you if something looks terrible, does it count when I look into... You do not look terrible when you look into the mirror, okay? No. Do not get depressed. Do not get sad when you look into the mirror. You gotta tell yourself, I'm awesome. Today's the day. I'm gonna take life. And I was gonna say something more to that, but I'm not gonna complete the whole phrase. I'm gonna take life, and I'm gonna go and be amazing and awesome. And you have to tell yourself that every day. I don't tell myself that every day, but who said I was referring to myself? Listen, Zareth. Listen. Okay. Mirrors do not cost much. You can go get a mirror. It's okay. You can go get a mirror. You can get them. You can get a mirror at like the dollar store, at the $1.25 store. Why is it the $1.25 store? I am jumping to conclusions. I'm sorry, guys. My bad. Jumping to conclusions. Assuming the worst. Not very diplomat of me. I know. I'm not paying for the mirror work. Okay. You know what? Valid. The amount of food that I steal from my job, not like actually steal, I don't steal. The amount of food that's like in the break room that I'm allowed to have, absolutely. That's mine now. Do I get paid enough to not take that food? No. That's my food now. Like we had stuff for Halloween and like cookies and all. That was the most recent holiday. Well, besides Veterans Day. Thank you to all the veterans, by the way. But Halloween, like we had a lot of cakes and cookies and things. Absolutely taking those. Absolutely. Kit Kats. We had Kit Kats in there. Taking the Kit Kats. Those are mine now. Bean toast. Avocado toast. I raise you one. What is this emote and why? Jazz Potato really just coming out here randomly to talk about bean toast. Hello. Okay, so that's my likes and dislikes. Now we're gonna get to my interests. Yes. Is bean toast good? I have never had bean toast in my life. Is that a thing? Like, I've had beans, like on tacos. Is that a British thing? I genuinely have no idea. What kind of beans? Is it like black beans or like pinto beans, or like there's other beans that I don't know the name of, but there's other ones that exist? Is it like, okay, see, I don't know. I have no idea what's what. So, so these are my interests. So I know we were talking about anime earlier, but these are some of my favorite anime. So Oran High School Host Club, yes, absolutely, yes. That is the best anime in the whole wide world. Try to change my mind. Life is a Villainous. I know I brought it up earlier because I love dating sims. Isekai me into an anime game. I would be so happy for that. I am getting Violet. I don't know if I'm gonna play it on stream. I thought about it, but I feel like everyone's gonna be playing it on stream at once. So, but I also want to play it immediately. So I don't know. I might play it on stream. I might not. I don't know. But yeah, Violet. I'm so excited. The starters, the evolutions look bad. Like the evolution. The starters, like the original, like when they're not pre-evolution. The word I'm looking for is pre-evolution. They look so cute. They look so good. But what is a companion? I'm sorry if I didn't like look up enough about this game. I'm just like, it's a new Pokemon game. Click, buy. I have bought every Pokemon game. I don't even look up into anything. Just don't evolve them. No, that's not cute. I want to evolve them though. I like I think it's Sprigatito that has the magic cat. That's so dumb. But like the magic cat form, that's cute. It's multiplayer now? You just blew my mind, Zareth. You just blew my mind. Also, Kelmig, where is the second season of Oran? I read all the books. So good. So good. They get married. Spoiler, they get married. Disappointing that I can't see that in the anime. I want to see it in the anime. Trust me, it's not much of a spoiler because it's been around since like 2007. Yeah, I'm behind with Pokemon too. Also, that's amazing though. You could do multiplayer. I'm glad I pre-ordered it. I'm glad I already pre-ordered it. I am not playing Pokemon Go. I like Pokemon Go, but like when I got, so now I have an iPhone. I'm one of those fancy peoples. But back when I had an Android, when I moved over to the iPhone, it didn't carry my data and I didn't know how to do it. So I didn't. And I didn't get another app. I didn't I didn't get the app again because I was like, all my progress gone. So I just let it go. There are not many stops on my planet for Pokemon Go, unfortunately. I can't believe Pokemon is multiplayer. English? What is English? I'm lost. I know. And what is English? Yeah, no, I'm not playing Pokemon Go. You'll get lucky if I play Violet or like Arceus. Please disregard the terrible pronunciations. Or I might play like the older ones again. There is every chance that down the line in the streams I will play those. Arceus. Back to my anime, Lovely Complex. You've seen that. That is one of the best romance animes. So cute. Maid-sama, also very cute. It's like Kaicha while Maid-sama. I'm not putting that whole thing into the PowerPoint. You see how much little space there is? There's not. Oh, what YouTuber? I obviously don't know because I'm not into the inside joke. But what YouTuber? Madoka Magica, if any of you have seen that one, so good. So one thing about me is I used to cosplay. I don't anymore. Man, I am going to keep that in mind when I come to look at the stream again because I have to post it on YouTube. And I will check them out. I used to cosplay, and I cosplayed for Madoka Magica because it's such a good anime, and it is dark. Dark anime, if you, again, recommendations for anime, like, come at me with some dark anime. I love romance, but like, dark anime, so good. I used to cosplay. I don't anymore because I haven't been to an anime convention since way too long. Like, the last one was back in like 5 years ago, I think 5-ish years ago. Because they're expensive and they're far away and no one wants to go with me, okay? No one wants to go with me. All my friends, that's the real problem, is no one wants to go with me. I'm going alone. So, okay, cool. I at least have someone that'll go with me now. I used to go so many times with friends, and now that like I'm older and stuff, all my friends that I have just either don't do it or you've never been invited. do you mean you've never been invited? I don't know. You've been invited, sir. You've been invited. You should definitely experience your first con. I wonder how they are today, because like anime is so much more mainstream than when I was in like high school and college and stuff. And so I wonder how mainstream it's turned. I'm curious what going to an anime convention would be like. All right, so we're getting a group together to go to our first anime convention. All right, everyone here, that's what we're gonna do. 3D cosplaying, 3D printing your cosplay. Yes, I have a Keyblade that my friend 3D printed for me for when I was supposed to, but I never finished the cosplay. We won't go there. It's fine. For for Aqua from Kingdom Hearts, love 3D printing stuff. It's so cool. I don't have a 3D printer, but I am jealous of everyone that has one. Everyone going, please raise your hands in chat. Awesome. Wonderful. Yes, I love going to anime conventions, so I'm definitely down to go to another one. Do you have a Keyblade or a 3D printer? It's probably a 3D printer. The answer is probably 3D printer. I'm too quick with the chat. 3D printer. They're so cool because you can do so much stuff with it. Like I have a Cricut, and I feel like I can do so much stuff with that, even though like I don't know how to use it very much, and I've had it for like a year. We won't go there, but it's a very cool device. I want to use it. 3D printers you can do so much with. So games. What games do you guys like? Games wise, I don't know if I'm gonna be playing all these on here. These are just my favorite games of like all time. Kingdom Hearts, obviously. I just talked about a Keyblade. I love Kingdom Hearts. Pokemon, see, Pokemon's on my list too. Pokemon's awesome. Kingdom Hearts is like one of my favorite games ever. As you can see from the other, I like Disney. We'll get into that obsession. I am a Disney adult. We won't go there just yet. I'm getting the double. You're getting both of them? That's cool. I don't think I've ever gotten both Pokemon games together. And there's nothing against like getting both of them together. I like think it's really cool, but also they're like way too expensive. Like I can't justify buying it, but it's so cool like the people that do that, because then you can get like everything, and like that's awesome. Harvest Moon, I love Harvest Moon. I am so excited. I will be playing this on stream, so everyone get prepared because I will play this on stream. The Another Wonderful Life remake, absolutely going to be playing that. I don't have any friends to trade with either. It's okay. Rune Factory, another obsession. It's made by the same people as Harvest Moon, I'm pretty sure. I know it's changed to like Story of Seasons. So technically, when I say Harvest Moon, I also mean Story of Seasons, but Project Eve is good. I played that since I was like a little kid too. I used to play it on the PlayStation. What is it? The PSP. It's the PlayStation something. PlayStation Portable. Wow, the fact that I didn't even remember. I used to play that on the PSP. I bought it through eBay, the like Japanese version, because obsessed. Actually obsessed. It's so good. I love all the music on it. I'm a big Vocaloid fan. I probably should have put that one in there somewhere. I love Vocaloid. I have since I was younger. I'm kind of out of it like I am with the anime too. But I still love it. I still listen to a lot of it, especially like the older stuff. I even like I used to do like projects when I was in school on Vocaloid stuff. Hatsune Miku, absolutely. But my favorite is Rin and Orlin, one of the two of them. It changes, it depends on how I'm feeling for the day. But I love the two of them so much. I actually have figurines for Len and Kaito, and Rin too. Though Rin, I was just looking behind me, sorry. Rin I don't currently have with me, but Len and Kaito I have. And I got them from an anime convention. I got them from one, I think Len was from my first anime convention, and then Kaito was from my, like, third? Like, I used to get anime figurines for every single convention I went to. It was, like, my one, like, okay, this is the thing I need as a take-home. Gumi is your favorite? I think you and I can be friends. LOL, I know nothing past the name of Miku. We are absolutely friends. This is how this works, okay? Yeah, no, it's fair. Miku is the mainstream one, so I understand. Gumi is good too. They all have like different voice banks and everything. They're very all different sounds. And it's cool now that all of them can like or at least the main ones, can do like English, which is really neat because like back in my day it was just the Japanese voices, and so people would try to do like the English sounds out of Japanese phonics. So oh yeah, I can discuss more, trust me, I can go on a tangent. Because they're so cool. So there's like the main, I won't go on too much of a tangent, just a little bit, just a little one. The main like couple ones that came out that were like originally like the Vocaloid, I guess like the main, I forget who makes them. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's, yes, the main people who made them or whatever. You have Miku, Rin, Len, Kaito, Mako, and Luca. And if I'm forgetting one, I'm so sorry. But those are like the main ones. And then they have other ones outside of that aren't like as mainstream. Gumi is a good example of like not a completely mainstream one, but there's ones even less so. If you've ever watched Bee and Puppy Cat is actually voiced by Oliver, who is a Vocaloid. He's just not like a well-known, like he's one of like the first few English ones, I think. But he's not super well known. But yeah, that's an example of they still do use them. There were like original ones too that there was like I think it's like YV1 and YV2. They were like original ones. Should we listen? Yes, absolutely. Here, I'm gonna put some song things for you in the chat so you can look them up during your free time. Let's get started. There are like some good English songs. So like Circus P, which he just came out with like a song for Set It Off, the one band that it's like Why Do I is the song's name with Miku in it. So good. He was the one that tuned Miku. Very good. He's been around forever. I'm typing these in the comments or in the chat just for you guys. Doesn't have to be English. Yeah, same. Now I have to think. Oh, I'm trying to think of. So Butterfly on My Right Shoulder. These are all old. I'm sorry. Is Ren Meltdown? You can look that up. Ren. Yeah, and it's cool because they do. Yeah, Kelmic. They do metal stuff. Plus they do. Like you got metal. You can do like opera. Like you could. They have so many different Vocaloid things. It's crazy. So I just sent a couple of different things that you can look up. You can just, all you have to do is just go on YouTube, search those things, and literally just start clicking around because you will find like good songs through that. Okay, so back to my interests. I love doing art. So I made my model myself. I rigged the whole thing myself. So if it looks good, I have me to thank, and if it looks bad, I didn't do it. It wasn't me. I love doing art. I've done art since I was younger. It's like all anime art though. I used to like the idea of doing like realism and things like that, especially like pets, but not anymore. Honestly, if you look up Project Diva, the songs on the, yeah, everything that I put except for Circus P is on that game, or like one of the games, because there's like multiple Project Diva games. And then you can kind of see what the characters look like too, because they'll, when you actually like look them up on YouTube, you'll be able to see like, oh, this one's this one and this one's that one. So another thing that I really like, cross stitch. I like cross stitch. I like knitting. I like crocheting. I am a grandma. I love doing all that stuff. I love arts and crafts. I'm obsessed. I get these, like, I don't know about you guys, but I get these obsessive little, oh, I want to start that hobby. This is going to be my new hobby. I'm so excited to start this thing or that thing. And then I buy all these things and I don't touch them. I have tried, so we were talking about cosplay earlier, and I have tried to sew my own cosplay multiple times, and I have been successful once out of the many, 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 many times that I have tried to make my own cosplay. Because I hate sewing, but I keep trying to convince myself that I like sewing. I do not like sewing. I keep buying fabric that I think I like sewing. I do not like sewing. But I I do like trying new hobbies. So if you have any arts and crafts tips or things or tricks or whatever, dollar store crafts, yes, absolutely. um, you can give me some recommendations for some stuff too, as I'd love to try them. I've tried embroidery a little bit, but I'm not that good at it. Painting, I like painting. I'm not very good at painting. I have only really done acrylics. I'm barely past the 2,500 years old. Yes, I am. I know. I'm adorable. Thank you, Jazz Potato. Not a grandma at all. Just a youngin'. I really like painting, but I'm not very good at it because I've only really done acrylics. I've tried oil painting in the past, and it was fun, but it's... I don't know. There's something about oil painting. It's a lot of work to set up, and like, then I get bored of it immediately. So like acrylic is nice because it feels easier to set up. I've been told painting is more fun when you're drinking. I want to do that so badly. So badly. I've always wanted to do like that, like painting and wine, bring your own bottle or whatever. Am I allowed to talk about that on stream? I think so. It's probably fine to talk about drinking. I am above the age that is legal for drinking. Like I said, I'm 3,000 years old, aka 24 years old in human years. It's fine. I can drink. Because the reason I ask is because I suck at painting my 3D printed figures. That's gonna be hard though, and I imagine it matters too about what kind of paint you get, because I think that would make it easier or harder. And 3D printed figures, are they like smaller? Because I feel like if they're smaller, that's gonna make it harder too. Because acrylic, there might be like specific stuff for that. Because I've seen like model train, model airplane, those types. They have like specific paint that you can get that I've seen at like the what stores? The art stores. Yeah, then that's gotta be hard with the tiny paintings and stuff. That's cool though that you do that. I am familiar with D&D. I have played it twice. I want to play it more. Unfortunately, back to the anime conventions and the fact that I have no friends. The D&D, all the friends that I have that play that stuff, do not invite me. So, or they don't exist. Those minis are close. Listen, Kelmig, we tried. We tried. And it didn't work. And that's not my fault that it didn't work. We need to restart and make it. We could do it on stream. We could do it on stream. I'm down to play D&D more because I genuinely enjoyed it a lot. And that's really cool that you can do like figures for them. Like you can like make your own figures for that. That's a talent right there to be able to do that. Yeah, I'm not good at D&D either. I've only played it, as I said, twice. So, you know, you get what you get. Yeah, that's okay. We can maybe do it like via here. We'll play by ear. Don't expect it anytime soon because like I don't even know how to use any of this technology yet. We'll make it work with what we could do. Other things I like travel. I know it's shocking when I'm come from a different planet that I would in fact like travel. I do like travel. If I could go anywhere in the world, or in Earth, just button mash until you win. Yes. If I could go anywhere in the world, it'd probably be Japan. I know it's very shocking for a VTuber that likes anime to say Japan. But I would really love to go to Japan. That would be so cool. I would love to also go to like Germany again. I've been there once. It was really awesome. Germany, France. Honestly, only because I want food. Like, there's more reasons, but like, I really want the food. It's not fair. Yes, Japan! My other obsession is Disney. I love Disney. I am a Disney adult. I have no shame. I know they have a lot of online services for D&D. Yeah, I have used an online service before. I have no idea how to do it. I was not the dungeon master. So, favorite Disney movie? Moana. I love Moana. So good! And that's like the newer ones, I guess, even though it's like, what, they came out in 2015, so like I'm calling that like newer as if that was last year. It's not, but Moana's probably one of my favorites. And then if not Moana, one of the older ones, I like The Little Mermaid. I really like Beauty and the Beast. Beauty and the Beast is really good. Aladdin. I like Disney princess movies. Who's your dungeon master? Moana's so good. I don't know who you're asking. Who's your dungeon master, Kelmig? Yeah, Moana's so good. I love the music. I love the like beautiful, like I remember seeing that in theaters, and when I went in and, you know, like the beginning scene that opens up with the ocean and it's just beautiful, it's beautiful music. Love that. I love that. That gave me such good feels. Like I got so much serotonin out of that. It's unbelievable. And every time I watch it, I still get that same way because it's just such a gorgeous movie. And like one day it won't be because, you know, it's technology and it'll eventually be like, oh, it's not as good as like the newest, but it's so good. You sing a lot along with a lot of the Disney movies. Me too. Me too. I love Disney movies. I have Disney movie or Disney song playlists that I play in my car constantly. Obsessed. Obsessed. Have you ever been to Disney World or Disneyland, Zara? For any of you, honestly, Kelmig, if you want to answer. Jazz, I think you're probably still here if you would like to answer if you've ever been to Disney World, Disneyland, or Disney in one of the other countries. Sadly, no. I've been to Disney World and Disneyland. I want to go to all of them. I really, really, really want to go to Tokyo Disney. I know, shocking. But I hear that, like, the Disney Seas is so cool. I want to do that. I want to visit Galaxy's Edge, too. I haven't been to Disney since, like, it was right before, it was, like, 2019. Right before the Pananini hit. You're here. You're at Disney World right now, Jazz Potato? That's amazing. Been to Disney Springs, LOL, don't have the money for regular Disney. It is so expensive. It is astronomical how expensive Disney is. And it's getting worse. I have a lot of opinions about Disney. I'm not gonna rant too much about Disney prices and stuff. But yeah, no, it's getting way worse at Disney, but I still love it. And yes, I want to go back. Your own astromech. Something like Disney? You're at something like Disney? Are you at Six Flags? Or Universal? Or another topic to derail a conversation? Literally me. Do not start. I know that quote from Moana. I'm not singing. I'm a terrible singer. I'm not even a good voice actor. I'm not using like an ooh voice. And I never will. Can't. Moana's such a good movie. But Jazz Potato, you're gonna need to answer me where you're at if it's Universal, because I want to go there too. I love Universal. It's really fun. I haven't been to Universal in California, but I have been to Universal in Florida. Very, very awesome. Very, very good. I love Universal too. Also, butterbeer. So good. So good. So good. So good. Oh my gosh. That's like almost better than Disney food. Almost. Okay. So now that I'm out of the interest stuff, we talked about all of my interests. I have many, many interests. My stream assets, these are the people who have helped me. I really haven't done much custom stuff, so some of the stuff you could get just from searching up the stores. But you're at a circus. That's cool. Can you throw me some peanuts if you're at a circus? Also, could you make an elephant come through my stream? I want an elephant. Bring an elephant through my stream, please. That would be really awesome. I did make my model. It took many, 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 many hours. I got a lot of the rigging tutorial because, like, I do know how to do the art at least. Like, I have the program. That was It was not easy. I was about to say it was easy. It was not easy. It was a lot of work. But it was straightforward. I had an idea of what I was doing. Rigging, no clue. No clue. Had no clue about rigging. Yes, elephants! Yeah, it was a lot of work. It was a lot of work. But, like, VTubers go for a lot of money, and I was like, I don't have money. So I was like, let me try. Hopefully this will work. And that's how I actually got into VTubing really in general, was I kind of became obsessed with the idea of making the VTuber, and I didn't really think about the idea of streaming. I just was like, oh my god, VTubing's so cool. Look at these pretty anime characters. And then I was like, let me start drawing it. And that's why, like, in my lore slide, I'm gonna flip back to it. This was the one that I drew to kind of just get like a feel for what it is. Some VTubers I've seen have super nice models. Can't imagine how much my money. They're expensive. They're worth, like, they're absolutely worth it. Like, do not get me wrong. I think that artists definitely deserve the money that is going into these VTubing models. Absolutely, without a doubt. Same thing with the rigging. It's a lot of work and a lot of time, but it's a lot of money. But yeah, this was my original drawing for this. I actually came up with this model by, again, just, I was like, that's cool. And then I flipped a coin for everything on this model. And that's how I came up with it. I was like, do I want her to be cute or do I want her to be like hot? And I just flipped a coin and here I am. I know, like, a lot of people put so much thought into these things, and I appreciate the heck out of all of the people, all the VTubers, all the streamers that put so much energy and, like, work into their models and the lore and all that stuff. And I'm over here just like, I flipped a coin. And then I just got hyper fixated on creating my model. And that's pretty much how it happened. Some have their own concerts and crazy production. Yeah, like, there's, like, the HoloLives and stuff. It's amazing. It's amazing that, like, people can do this stuff. It's a lot of talent in there. And, like, I know there's talent agencies and stuff for VTubing models and people, VTubers, but it's a lot. I'm amazed, honestly. Back to my credits and stuff. So yeah, I did all the model design and rigging. And if you ever have any questions about anything with model making, model rigging, I'm happy to answer. I'm happy to give more of my little understanding that I have of doing this to other people. I don't have a bottom half, like, because, as you can see, because I am too lazy. Would you be willing to accept a commission for a model? Potentially. Not anytime soon, because I think I'd want to do, like, another, like, test, I guess, to see how it would work. Where are my legs? I know, it's a lot of work, okay? It was a lot of work to do this model. It's in season 2, just with the planet's name. My legs are in season 2 too. I would maybe down the line be willing to do commissions, but not just yet. Because I'd probably want to make another one for maybe, like, myself, just so I know what I'm doing. I got a lot of my tutorials, so I didn't put their name in here, but I got a lot of my tutorials from Yoshino Art for the rigging portion of everything. She did an amazing job of being able to, like, describe how to do this, especially for someone that's, like, a first time person doing this. So a lot of, like, that came from her tutorials, which I'm very grateful for. There's a couple other people too that have great model rigging tutorials on YouTube too. Thank gosh for the internet. Thank gosh for the internet. If it wasn't for the internet, I don't know what I would do. I wouldn't be here right now. I wouldn't be here right now. I mean, I wouldn't be streaming with you guys right now if it wasn't for the internet. So thanks, internet. So my intro and outro song, so it's the song that's currently playing. I did get that commission through Fiverr. That is so cool. So cool. I did that last minute too, but it is so cool. I was so happy with it. I love that. I appreciate Odd Top for making this amazing song. I will probably commission more BGM in the future because it's so cool. I can't draw to save my life. I couldn't either. One day I might show, like, some old art, because I might do an art stream down the line. But I can probably show some, like, old art of mine. It's not good. It's not good. I've been doing it since middle school. It's not good. And I don't practice every day. I could probably be a lot better if I did, like, a lot more work for it. But I just kind of get in grooves where I'm like, all I want to do is draw today. So I just paid for some t-shirt designs, no drawing for me. Yeah, and, like, that's fair. It's hard. It's a lot of work. My best is, you could be a stick figure VTuber. I was discussing that with someone. You could probably do that. There's, like, a potato one. There's a potato tuber. I've seen a cat. I've seen an octopus. There's lots of VTubers. So, I mean, you don't even need to be good at drawing, really, to become a VTuber. It's a lot of work. It's to draw and stuff and kind of get get good at it. It's hard. But if I ever do an art stream, I will do my best to try to find some of like my old, really, really garbo art to show you guys. My blue overlay, so like this cute clouds in the background. They're from Janisaur. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing all these wrong. But got that there. I thought it was cute. I picked it out. The white cam overlay goes over this little box that it's in, which will also go over like the video games got from Dassie's shop. And then my alerts come from Anna Thuema on Etsy. Most of my stuff I got from Etsy because it's not custom or anything. But it's cool. The stick figure would look like a drunk toddler. Yeah, I understand that. Luckily, if you do use an art program, you can cheat, and they have circle things for you and straight lines for you. When I got into digital art, that was like the best thing because I could make straight lines now. I could actually make line art that didn't look like a drunk toddler found a box of markers and drew on the wall. So yeah, like my sketch work is very different from like my digital artwork, because it's a lot easier on digital. It's not because it's got a lot of coloring and things like that, which you don't typically do with like the sketching medium, but it's, yeah. So those are my credits. These are my tags. So my general one, if you ever want to tag me in any memes or things like that, it would be just my name, Julikyuu. What do I do if the tablet tells me to please take the pen from the child? It won't. It's fine. It won't. I like when I'm working and my hand just suddenly starts having, since the kid keeps studying all. Yeah, that's me when I'm drawing. That's why I have digital art. I use a Wacom. I have no idea. I've had this thing forever. What type it is. I originally started with like a really, really bad, cheap Wacom. Yeah, if anyone wants to do that, I don't know. I'm not encouraging NSFW. But if it's there, use Julie Yikes. Do you like the tag? Julie Yikes. Julie Yikes. And then my art is, if you have any art that you want to share with me, fan art, things like that, Julikyuu. Again, I don't expect anyone to do any of those things, and that's okay if you don't want to. But those are the tags that I would recommend using so I can see them. Also, at me if you see them. If you want to share memes with me, I'm on Twitter, I'm on TikTok, I'm on Instagram, but I never use it. It's all under Julikyuu, except for TikTok is Julikyuu_VT, because for some reason on TikTok, they all got the _VT. I don't know. So I just rolled with it. I did what all of the kids were doing, and I was like, all right, I guess I'll add an _VT. TikTok is like my main thing that I'm going to use, so. What is a Huion? I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Tablet. So wait, are you sharing No, I am not sharing NSFW work, at least as of anytime soon. I don't think I'm ever going to do that, period, though. If anyone wants to share it with me, if anyone would like to make fan art of me for some reason, NSFW, do I look like an NSFW person though? No, but it's there. That's why it's yikes at the end. It's there. I don't know. I see that other VTubers do this. Listen, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm a professional. I haven't heard of a Huion tablet. Wow, that's really hard for me to say. I don't know why. I haven't heard of that kind of tablet before. I've used an iPad too for drawing, but I don't like it as much as my Wacom. I wouldn't taunt it. Okay, you're right. You're right, Kilmig. I should not taunt the internet with NSFW. I'm not encouraging it, but like if it happens, it happens. Okay, threw me off for a minute. I was gonna say that's a weird way to start. Yeah, no. I'm just adding it so that people know it exists. I don't know. It's out of my hands. The internet exists. It's out of my hands. If you're gonna do it, at least tag me so I can see it. That's about it. But yeah, that's really it that I have for this. For my just chatting at least. If you guys want, I can play Dreamlight Valley for a little bit. I have it set up on my Switch.